National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, Samuel Anyanwu, has vowed not to resign from his position regardless of pressure from some party leaders. This was as he accused Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde and his Enugu State counterpart Peter Mba of leading a coordinated plot to remove him before the expiration of his tenure. Anyanwu, while speaking to reporters in Abuja on Wednesday, described the turmoil as politically motivated and without constitutional justification. He said, "There is no vacancy in the office of the National Secretary of the PDP. I remain the substantive National Secretary, whose tenure runs until December 2025. He maintained that he only took a leave of absence from office to contest the 2023 governorship election in Imo State and had formally notified the party and the Independent National Electoral Commission of his decision. He said the said letter was acknowledged and his deputy only acted on his behalf. At no time did I resign my position," the former senator explained. According to him, the position of National Secretary is zoned to the south and specifically microzoned to the southeast, with Imo State as the designated source of nomination. He questioned why a replacement is being pushed from Enugu State. The erstwhile lawmaker accused former Southeast National Vice Chairman Ali Odefa of being behind the campaign against him and using false information to mislead Governor Mba and others. He stated that Odefa had been expelled and no longer had any legal standing within the party. He further accused Governors Makinde and Mba of conspiring to insert Sunday Udokoye into the position of the secretary through improper channels, including manipulating party staff and using unauthorized meeting venues. He, however, refuted rumors of his alleged allegiance to the FCT minister Nyesom Wike, insisting that their friendship has never interfered with his loyalty to PDP. Chris, what do you make of this story?
Well, the National Secretary of PDP has made it very clear that he only applied for leave of absence and he did not resign. And that's to contest the Imo State governorship election. And when he lost that election, he went back to office. The crisis entrepreneurs in the PDP, those who do not want PDP to succeed, decided to shortchange him. Decided to replace him with somebody who is not also Udokoye, who maybe, will I say, is between Imo State and Enugu State in the southeast. The battle is between Imo and Enugu. And they decided, including the governor of Enugu State, decided to push the national secretary of the party out of the party. But he has maintained his stand. And the Supreme Court has also settled that matter, that his tenure will elapse by the end of this year. So it's another phase of PDP crisis. Like I said, I wish PDP were to come out in all this crisis. So don't forget that Senator Waba is also part of the crisis, the torso in the national secretary position. And he is now calling for peace. I don't know how we're going to reconcile these two things because, like I said earlier, maybe the PDP has decided to, the BOT chairman has repented and have decided to let go certain things. So maybe they have also decided to say, okay, let's us...
PDP chairman are backing Udokoye's emergence. In fact, PDP chairman has played two roles with the NWC. One, they advised NWC to let the Southeast Caucus to nominate a secretary, which NWC allowed and said the Southeast Caucus should go ahead. The same PDP Governors Forum, not PDP chairman, sorry, PDP Governors Forum now went behind to support the Deputy National Secretary to take over the position of Senator Samuel Anyanwu. So we are just looking at the Southeast Caucus. The Deputy National Secretary saga is also there, and I'm sure that it will still come up at the right time. right? So, and PDP Governors Forum has their fingers in all these things. Board of Trustees backing the PDP Southeast Caucus.
The way it is,
PDP Secretariat staff. PDP Secretariat staff is backing the Deputy National Secretary.
Okay. So where is the PDP members? Where are they? Who are they backing?
Well, we don't know yet.
What about PDP senators? See, we are a whole lot in PDP that, for me, let's just give PDP some time. Let's see the outcome or how they intend to rebuild the party after the next meeting. Because there are a whole lot of issues. The issue of the national secretary, the issue of the deputy national secretary. Don't also forget that the issue of the chairmanship is also there. It's also there. So the BOT is also there. So,
but the question that I'm asking is, are all these things necessary? I mean, their tenure will end this year. Why not let this go and then wait for the meeting?
It's not easy as you think, because it's issue of transition. The man who is there, who will prepare for the transition of another regime, has a critical role to play.
In the emergency,
yes, the next so that's why they need somebody who is loyal to them.
And you know, Sheyi Makinde has once said that he has presidential ambition.
Yeah.
And then Sheyi Makinde, and of course, we know the role that PDP Governors Forum played, and the role that Bala Mohammed in particular played in River State crisis. And we know that Sheyi Makinde, Bala Mohammed, and FCT Minister, they are not actually on the same page. And then some persons have said there are concerns around certain corners that fighting for the position of the National Secretary, fighting to remove Senator Samuel Anyanwu, is to whittle down the influence of the FCT Minister. You know, and again, whoever is at these sensitive positions in the party will have a major role to play in what pans out during the primaries.
So that's
and those people need to also be in control of PDP. So I think what's going on, one, it would be safe to say it is a part of that is going on. Who will now be the leader of PDP, as it were?
If you are in charge of the secretariat and the party want to do a national convention, who sets up committees? Who nominates members of the committee? So it's the secretariat. So it's a key. The secretariat plays a key role on the whoever that is going to emerge at as the next executive of the party. So that's why you see them fighting to ensure that these people are removed and they put in those who are loyal to them. Right. But let's just watch the PDP. The NEC have placed a call on members of the party on the structural rebuilding of the party.
Well, they have adjourned their meeting to June 30. We'll see how that
let's see how PDP is going to resolve all this crisis.
That meeting is very significant to the position of the National Secretary, who will be in position and he will not be, because the PDP NEC has received the resolution of the Southeast Caucus insisting that Udokoye must be National Secretary.
When you get resolution or your advisory role, like the Governors Forum does not have any constitutional role in the party, they are only there to advise. Of course, they waste so much influence, but they advise. The Governors Forum does not have any constitutional role in the party, in the PDP constitution. Now, when you look at the Southeast Caucus, you look at the Governors Forum and all their advices and all that. Also look at that there are court cases around this thing. Look at INEC, because you cannot be the chairman or secretary of a party without INEC. Who has INEC recognized? Who has the court given recognition? What are the because if you go ahead, you know what happened in River State in 2023? APC went ahead to do congresses, and the court dissolved. First of all, dissolved the executive that was elected, and they insisted and went ahead to do the same executive that were dissolved by the party, went ahead and conducted primaries. And the Supreme Court said there is no basis for all this. The man who conducted your primary does not have any basis. It has been nullified by a court of competent jurisdiction. And the Supreme Court ordered INEC to delete APC from the ballot. So when you do all this, when you advise and you caucus, you are this and you are that, are you also looking at the court order, court judgment? Because the court will have the final say at the end of the day. Where the court has said you are the chairman of the party, and another person is trying to shortchange you, when it gets to the court, whatever action you have taken, if you are not recognized, obviously the court is going to nullify that. So when you give your advisory role, you also look at who has INEC recognized at the national. So we hold lots of issues around the PDP that maybe in the coming days we'll see how that is going to be resolved.